Hello friends, in the last lecture we have discussed about the Morgan's experiment showing the linkage and crossing over on the fruit fly that is called the Drosophila. Okay, and today's session we will discuss about the autosomal inheritance. Okay, so in this autosomal inheritance, the transmission of body character other than the sex linked trait to their parents and offsprings through the autosomes is called autosomal inheritance. Okay, so let us see the transmission of body characters other than sex linked traits from parents to their offspring through their autosomes is called autosomal inheritance. Is called autosomal inheritance. In human being, there are 23 pairs of 23 pairs of chromosomes. There are 23 pairs of chromosomes, and out of here in somatic cell, that is the somatic cell, in somatic cell, 5 cell, okay, 23 pair of chromosome in diploid human being in the somatic cells, out of which the they have divided functionally of the chromosome and two main parts of the chromosome, that is autosomes and chromosomes. क्रोमोझोमचे दोन मेन मुख्यतः प्रकार डिवाइड होतात फंक्शनली autosomes and chromosomes. Okay, so in this the autosome is 22 pairs. Okay, that is the autosomes, and only one pair of chromosome, or also called sex chromosomes. Okay, here the chromosome is divided functionally. There are two types, autosomes and chromosomes. Okay, so in this, the only one pair is determination of sex, and remaining 22 pair is called autosome. Okay, so only one pair is involving determination of sex, and remaining 22 pairs are the autosomes. Okay, so autosomes controls the variety of traits. Okay, autosome controls the variety of traits, and these traits is called autosome linked traits. This trait is called the autosome linked traits. Okay, then they have the autosome influenced by the some of the dominant traits, influenced by the dominant gene, and some are the recessive gene. Okay, the autosomes is or the characters which is influenced by dominant gene and some of the recessive gene. Okay, so there are two main categories of the autosomal traits, like the autosomal dominant trait. First, autosomal dominant traits, and Second one is autosomal recessive trait. Autosomal dominant traits and autosomal recessive traits. So, example of that first is example widow's peak, and second one and Huntington's disease. Huntington's disease related to the neurological disorder. That is the Huntington's disease and widow's peak. That is the autosomal dominant disorder. And autosomal recessive disorder, the sickle cell anemia and cystic fibrosis, and important is phenylketonuria. Three example related to the autosomal recessive trait. First one phenylketonuria, sickle cell anemia and cystic fibrosis. Okay. So let us see about the first type, autosomal dominant traits, that is the widow's peak. Okay. In this, the first category, A, widow's peak. In this widow's peak, for example, if you see that and like that, so here V-shape hairline, here normal male being. Okay, so widow's peak, a prominent V-shaped hairline which is seen into the widow's peak disorder. A prominent V-shaped hairline in the left side. Okay, a prominent V-shaped hairline which is found into the widow's peak affected persons. So, second one, a dominant gene which is determined by capital W, and that is the homozygous dominant, because capital W both are equal, so homozygous dominant, and heterozygous, that is capital W and small w, heterozygous individuals which are seen into the dominant gene. One is the homozygous dominant and other is the heterozygous dominant, but one is capital W and other is the small w. And the third condition which is also occur, but in the when small w, that is the homozygous recessive trait, was recessive gene, homozygous recessive gene, who has not affected to the widow's peak disorder, because both are the homozygous recessive. That means the person in like that, okay, diagrammatic representation of that is a normal person, when the 2 or the small w denoted by, okay, and that homozygous recessive condition does not affect the widow's peak disorder. Okay, so in this homozygous recessive gene, the straight hairline which is found into the homozygous recessive condition, straight hairline. Okay, in this widow's peak, the equal chances of the male and female which is affected to the widow's peak disorder. Okay, thank you. Oh, sorry. Here. So let us see. Video speak there we will discuss about the second autosomal dominant and autosomal recessive trait. Second one, that's all about the video speak, and second one is the autosomal recessive trait. दूसरा एग्जांपल हो गया अपन. दूसरा है autosomal recessive trait. In this, the example of that, phenylketonuria, example of that, phenylketonuria, cystic fibrosis, and sickle cell anemia. And sickle cell anemia, which is related to the autosomal recessive trait. Okay, let us discuss about the phenylketonuria. Okay, पहला अपन phenylketonuria हो गया. So in this phenylketonuria, first point, it is an inborn metabolic disorder. Okay, it is inborn metabolic disorder, and it is caused due to, when it is caused due to the homozygous recessive autosomal gene. It is caused due to homozygous autosomal recessive gene. Okay. In this, it is an inborn metabolic disorder caused due to homozygous autosomal recessive disorder. आपण व्हिडिओ स्पीक मध्ये autosomal dominant ने affected होतो असं बघितलं, but here autosomal recessive ने हा disorder होतो phenylketonuria. So it is caused due to homozygous autosomal recessive gene. Okay, कधी when, second point, when a recessive okay, not a dominant, when a recessive gene are present in the heterozygous in homozygous condition, that time the phenylalanine, hydroxylase okay, when the recessive autosomal gene which is present into the human being, that time the phenylalanine hydroxylase, it is an enzyme, okay, that are not produced. Kadi when a recessive gene or the recessive autosomal gene which are present into the human being, that time the phenylalanine hydroxylase enzyme is not produced. Okay, and that enzyme, phenylalanine hydroxylase enzyme, is essential to, कशासाठी आहे तो, essential to phenylalanine amino acid to tyrosine. Okay, that means that enzyme is important too. The phenylalanine amino acid is converted into tyrosine. कधी जर हा एन्झाईम प्रेझेंट असेल, कोणता phenylalanine hydroxylase एन्झाईम असेल तर तो phenylalanine amino acid is converted to tyrosine मध्ये कन्वर्जन करतो. पण when a recessive gene are present in homozygous condition, that time त्यावेळेस the phenylalanine hydroxylase enzyme is not produced. कधी homozygous autosomal recessive gene present असेल ह्युमन बीइंग मध्ये त्यावेळेस. ओके, टायरोसिन म्हणजे अमिनो ऍसिडचे कन्वर्जन करत नाही. ओके, म्हणजे here due to absence of this enzyme, कोणता एन्झाईम? absence of phenylalanine hydroxylase enzyme. काय होणार आहे? absence of that enzyme, the phenylalanine and its derivatives are accumulated in blood and CSF, that is the cerebrospinal fluid. Okay, what is the long form of CSF? Cerebrospinal fluid. When the enzymes are not produced, when the homozygous condition is seen, that time the phenylalanine and its derivative is accumulated into the blood and cerebrospinal fluid. That affects the development of brain. And mental retardation of the human being, and also organ damage, that is the causes affect organ damage of the persons. Okay, they are accumulated in blood and CSF, that causes the brain and mental retardation and also organ damage of the person. Okay, that is the effect going to the that is the effect which are present into the human being when the enzymes are not present. And which enzyme? Phenylalanine hydroxylase. Okay, so in this way, when the excess secretion, okay, when the excess secretion of phenylalanine into the exudate, when the excess phenylalanine is exudate into the urine, and that disorder is called phenylketonuria. Okay, excess secretion जर का एक्सिडेट होत असेल युरिन मध्ये तर त्या डिसऑर्डरला आपण फिनाइलकेटोनुरिया किंवा त्याला आपण PKU असे म्हणतो, फिनाइलकेटोनुरिया इन द शॉर्ट फॉर्म PKU. Okay, the autosomal recessive traits appear in both the male and female. That means equal chances, male and female ला equally हा disorder transfer होऊ शकतो from generation to generation. Okay, that's all about the autosomal dominant traits and autosomal recessive trait. Okay, thank you.